Hi guys. This video I wanted to share with you something that I receive visions. I receive in all shapes and forms of, it could just be messages personally for myself, messages for the collective, messages for loved ones. Sometimes I receive instant understanding, and sometimes I have to activate that understanding. Sometimes I have to use my own intuition and trust myself to figure things out. And sometimes it is what it is, without question or doubt. It is a process of trusting in who you are and what you are receiving on a daily basis. So a few things, or one thing that has come into my vision is, and I'm going to try not to cry about this because it is the face of Jesus Christ. He comes at me kind of like at it in a vertical image, and it's moving across. I'm going to go ahead and say screen, because it's like a movie projection screen. Sometimes when I receive, it's either coming at me, or it's going from side to side where I can actually see what is actually taking place, like in a panoramic view. And so I have, because I am really growing into who I am, and opening my heart more to all that is love, I'm able to receive understanding a lot quicker than long time ago. I have known that it was Jesus Christ coming at me, but I haven't understood the message. Yes, I know He is giving me His love, and He is here with me and guiding me on my path. That is a given. I know that. But I had to go and find more understanding. And I just wanted to share it with you. Maybe just to share my story, but maybe that this is going to resonate with you and touch your heart, to give you a little bit more understanding, as everything in life has a deeper meaning than what we have been trained to believe is. Everything has a deeper spiritual meaning that is supposed to help us be our greatest self. We all know what the cross stands for, and that is for Jesus Christ and His sacrifice. It is the representation of His light. So picture the cross. There are two pieces of wood that has been molded together in the center. One piece is vertical and one piece is horizontal. It seems pretty simple, but think about it in representation of two pieces. The vertical piece represents a relationship with God, and the horizontal piece represents your earthly relationships. There is a necessary correlation between the two and why they are so important to connect. Our vertical relationship and horizontal relationships are meant to work hand in hand. And this is more sensitive for me today because of the 2222 gateway. Why it came to me today, because there is no separation between God and yourself. There's no separation between Christ and yourself. And there's the importance of both the vertical and horizontal wood pieces on the cross make complete sense together. One cannot be without the other. So the vertical relationship. Think about your relationship with God. No matter where you stand, everyone has a relationship with God. Where we are in that relationship is truly up to us. He does not move. It is we who grow nearer or further from Him. Now think of your relationship with God. The way you talk, pray, seek to know Him, and the way to look for guidance and steps of obedience. Those things are considered as your vertical relationship. We are to love God in all aspects of life because He is our Heavenly Father and knows us better than we know ourselves. In Mark 12:30, He says, "Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, and with all of your soul, and with all of your mind, and with all of your strength." The horizontal relationship. When your vertical relationship is not in place or is wavering, all of your earthly relationships, whether you know it or acknowledge it, are held up or let down by the connection of your vertical relationship with God. No other symbol is like the cross. It's a simple symbol consisting of two pieces of wood, one vertical and the other horizontal, successfully branded as one eternal hope and everlasting life. In John 13:34-35 says, "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." Imagine a cross suddenly without the vertical portion. What happens to the horizontal part of the cross? It falls to the ground. Now imagine the cross suddenly without the horizontal part of the cross. Then it is left as a vertical piece of wood aiming toward the sky. The cross is both vertical and horizontal because we need both to live how God intended. Vertically, we have to have a connection with and relationship with Christ. Horizontally, we are made to be in community with others and have relationships with one another. Without a relationship with God, our earthly relationships will fail. Without our earthly relationships, we are missing out on a huge part of life that God intends for us to take part in. Sometimes when life is going great and we are doing well in all of our relationships, while sometimes we do both of them half-heartedly. But what we need to strive for is to be at the center of the cross, where we are committed to loving both. We have to love vertically so that in turn we can love horizontally and show Christ's love to those around us. Now, our love is not to be near as strong as His, because His love is unchanging and never failing. But we are called to love like Jesus, and that is loving without boundaries. We are not called to be perfect, but to be set apart. That universal symbol not only conveys a message of what is to come, but also what life should display, and that is a cross. Jesus said in Luke 9:23, "Take up your cross every day and follow me." So take that cross of loving vertically and horizontally. Your relationship with God affects your relationships with the people around you. So just think, how can I better my relationship with God so that my earthly relationships can be more fruitful? So I wanted to share that with you because for myself, God, by Him showing me the face of Jesus Christ moving in a vertical position, that I have strengthened my relationship with Him, which has strengthened my relationship here on earth with all things. You can't be strong in your surrounding love for others when you are avoiding your connection with God. And the only way is to open your heart and to know that you are never disconnected from Him, which again is about that 2222 gateway. Knowing that there is no separation and division between God and self. And bring Him into your heart center. Know that you are loved. Know you're always connected and guided. And use that to be the beautiful light that you are in all aspects of your life. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.